Okay, the recording there was policeman putting a picture behind there.
I need you to lift
kind
up
of
this painting.
missed it by accident.
It's called The Hanged Witch.
Hanged Witch.
Oh.
There's a bell on it.
It's the killer's symbol.
Okay. Well, I'm Dogpaw, and that was the very stupidest start I've ever done, so sorry for that. It was just, I caught it at the last second, and my recording device is a couple of seconds delay, so I found that last piece, and that's the last thing I need.
So the bell killer is targeting mediums because he thinks they're witches? That's insane. Who do I know that's interested in mediums?
You?
Baxter.
Oh, hello. What suspects behave as Baxter being in this case? Them? Nope. Oh my god. Okay. Baxter promotion. Baxter hid the book. Baxter in the museum. Baxter looking for the girl. There we go.
And why the hell is Baxter involved in this?
He's the bell
He
killer.
dropped the case when he was
I'm joking.
demoted.
Investigation complete.
Alright, found the killer's symbol. We got a suspect to look into. We're almost there.
And not one step closer to finding my mom.
Like I said, the world doesn't need another whiner.
You know what? Screw you. You don't understand.
Don't understand? My wife was murdered 3 years ago. She got to float up into the white light, and I got stuck here in this place with some bitchy teen.
Float up.
Your mom's been missing what? 2, 3 days? Huh? And I guarantee you we'll find her. If I fail, if we fail, I'll never get to see Julia again. Ever.
Great.
We won't fail.
And I
We
need
will
to show
not.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't know about your wife.
Yeah. Look, we need to act on the information we found. You head off to the church.
The church? Where are you going?
Baxter's our prime suspect. I need to get over to his apartment and see if I can dig up any skeletons. Probably not a good idea for a fugitive to visit a cop.
Fine, I'll meet you later.
Random noises in the background. Okay, I still have to find more rocks in this place, so I'm gonna go investigate that now. Thank goodness I didn't leave the area. So that's. I think I need to find like 3 more rocks. Oh my god, look at that woman. She's more creepy than the rest of them. Book. Witch's trial history. Ah. Nothing interesting. They keep looking at me. Creepy. I'll just pass the rock. Okay, 2 more to collect. Lift. Whoa. Calm down, mouse. Nothing. Okay, the rest must be downstairs somewhere. Oh man, I have to go past that train again. Oh, that annoying train. There's one. Oh my fucking ears, as well as that shrieking sound sent chills down my spine. Damn these freaking ghosts. Whoa, that was quick. Nice. You're next. Where's the other guy? Turn around. Which direction are you going? Oh, that didn't work. That's fucking bullshit. You come straight to where I am. Stop it. You're hacking, son of a bitch. Fuck, yeah. I don't know if this is the right direction. Oh god, I thought it was still awake. That was easier than before because it was more calm, this one. I don't know. Except I bet is still looking for that damn rock. There's none here. I must have missed it down somewhere. Is the train back? More history. Oh, the train's blocked off.
I just got a text. Did you hear something else happen just now?
What happened?
Something bad.
Someone told me about a murder.
Oh, great,
No,
another
like this
one.
just happened. Police are all freaking out.
What happened?
I don't know. Sounds serious though.
Oh, great. You just need to find this last two rocks. Rocks, where? Where?
Did you hear what that guy just said? Something
I'm
horrible
going.
just happened in St. Bernard.
Do you know where the rocks are? Oh, that's a collect. Ooh. Haven't been, yeah.
What made us derail that day? I always wonder.
Freak of nature. Rock. I'm coming for you, Rock. Yeah, one more. Oh wait, that was the one. Sweet. Get to listen
My husband and
to
I
another
stepped off the
devastating
platform and onto the giant hissing locomotive. I remember looking back at our small town and thinking of all the happy memories we made there. But I was excited to start our new life in Salem. I must have dozed off because I was startled awake by the sound of screeching metal. And as the train came to a halt, all I could hear was the torrential rain pelting against the roof. I looked out the window. There was only darkness. Then came the brightest flash of lightning I had ever seen. When my husband left to inquire about the delay, a woman in the back of the train started screaming. We rushed over to her and asked her what was wrong, but all she could manage to say through her sobs was something about seeing the spirits of the dead wandering in the rain. Stranger still were the passengers that were suddenly stricken with the painful memories of their past. It was at this point that I became truly terrified, so I set out to find Joe. When I reached the cab and still hadn't found him, I was worried. I looked out the front window and saw the train's conductor laboring to move a downed tree from the tracks. And there was Joe, walking up to help. However, instead of grabbing hold of the tree, Joe bent down, picked up a rock, and crushed the conductor's skull with it.
What?
When I left the train and ran up to him, I could see that this wasn't the Joe I once knew. Something had taken hold of him, something angry. Then he saw something that terrified him. He dropped the rock and ran off into the woods. However, right before he disappeared into the trees, during a bright flash of lightning, I thought I saw something chasing him, hunting him. I can only describe it as a ghostly specter, cloaked in black. But more likely than not, it was just a shadow. The authorities spent days combing the woods for Joe, but he never turned up. I tried to go back home, but the memories were too painful. Some nights I lie in bed, tortured by the thoughts of what our life could have been if we had never stepped onto that train.
Oh my god. Jeez, that was good. Okay. Let's leave this place. I saw some more shiny stuff down here. History. Oh, that was good. Being possessed as well as seeing that your possessor trying to chase you down. To main hall, through this, out the door. Wrong door. Didn't investigate this? Nope. Charm.
I know it's not as
Shame.
bad as some of the things in here.
Okay, let's go see what happened outside. Because everyone in Yarn just like got the mind struck. Whoa.
Why the hurry, boys? Where you headed? Oh, no.
Is that the church? Why he strolls out of places. It's so freaking I think. Okay, it was the church. Oh god, what happened? Why is the church there? Stupid navigation. Wow, the story's getting intense. I don't know how far away the ending's gonna be, so hopefully. Because it seems like it's running its course to like the quarter of the end. What's down here? Nothing. I haven't been down here before. Ah, I was down here with the cat. I can't get through. I have to go around. Oh, now I can get to. I know where the last one is. Reveal? Ah, this again. I think because I can. No, I can get up there now. Or can I? I'm up there. I think it was through here. There we go. Okay. Okay, don't go through it. Go up it. Oh, no, it wasn't this one. Haha. Awesome. Now, there we go. 2 stories in
I've
one
seen them by the side of the road.
part.
These unkept, smudged, hopeless people holding cardboard signs. Sometimes
What
they
the
have
hell?
props. Baby stroller, a pet, gasoline can. Something to lend credence to the thin fiction that they need money for something other than booze. It was a man with a need gas sign with the red gas can on the ground that I saw when I drove into Salem 6 unlucky years ago today. Tried to ignore him.
Shit.
Not making eye contact, but I was stuck at a red light and pretending he wasn't there was getting really awkward. So I reached into my pocket and pulled out $2, rolling down my window just a crack. Here you go, buddy. I pushed the money through the opening of the window. That was when, for the first time, I really looked at his face, or what was left of his face.
Oh shit.
It was a single eyeball just looking back at me, bulging out of a charred skull. I was absolutely frozen in terror until the blackened shape of uncovered finger bones reached out to take the money. And that's when I let it fall to the ground and slammed on the accelerator. I didn't even care that the light was red. In the time since then, I've picked up pieces of the legend. A shell-shocked war veteran, unemployable and alcoholic, became a familiar sight in Salem, begging by the roadside. Citizens stopped giving him money, thinking he would just move on to a bigger city. He responded by creating one of the most traumatic spectacles in town history, setting himself alight in the middle of town during evening rush hour.
Jeez.
Ever since that roadside encounter, I've been seeing little wisps of flame out of the corner of my eye. Like brief flashes that are gone as soon as I turn my head, sending nauseated chills through my whole body. Is this tormented spirit following me now?
Probably.
Whether he intends it as a blessing or a curse, I just want to be as far as possible from this horrifying specter.
Jeez. That story, jeez. every time I listen to a story of what's happening to other people, it just makes me like, oh my god, I'm lost for words with them. By the time I make it to church, my time will be up. So thanks for watching this part. I hope to see you in the next part, and that way. So see you guys.